Hey, what's going on? It's me, So Comics, and I'm coming at you with a contest entry for the amazing Murfinators. 430 subs. Well, he's well over that now. I think he's like at like 469, or he's probably at 500 by now. But it is the 2nd of October, and I am pushing deadline here. Uh, I'd like to apologize for putting this in so late. So I will make it quick so I can try to get it in and upload it in time. So he wanted us to show some signed books. Now I don't have a whole lot of signed books. I'm pretty new to the comic book game. I've been collecting digitally for a long time, but recently to the physical. I don't get to go to cons a whole lot. I don't really have anybody to go with. Kim will go with me, but I don't want to make her stand in lines for autographs and stuff, and that would just be I don't know. I don't think she'd have a whole lot of fun doing that. So, but I do have a good stack. I think I've showed these off before. Let me get all have these in order. These are all pretty much the same book, just different variants. So, many of you know I really enjoy the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Right there, book by Boom Studios. I was fortunate enough that my comic shop was having the writer Kyle Higgins was the writer, and he was at my shop, and I got all my number zeros. Well, one number zero, and all my number one signed. Not all the variants because my shop didn't have them all, but all the ones I could buy. So I did actually get these signed personally. I was the first in line. I was the first one there. And, man, this is going to be hard to see because they're shiny. There's Kyle's on the Blue Ranger number 0. Unfortunately, I didn't get the others because I didn't think I was going to enjoy the book as much. And by the time I did go back and get them, they were gone. And I really would like the Red Ranger one eventually, the number 0 of the Red Ranger, because the Green Ranger and the White Ranger is just out of my price range. Just the price for them is just too crazy. So this is number 1. This is like a blank. Well, not blank, but it's textless cover. Look at that, pretty sweet. Green Ranger. And then this is, I believe... Oh, no, this was number 0. I don't know. I think it's on the back. This is number 0, too. This is a second printing of number 0. I really like this one. I like how he signed it in silver. This is another variant. I think this is the 1 in 25 or 1 in 50. Love the Red Ranger. Cool cover. This is, of course, the blank I picked up, and I had Kyle sign it because if down the road I decide to get artwork done on it, it's already pre-signed, and that would be so cool to get done. I plan on, I'm not going to drive on a way to go to a con to get it done, but, if I ever get a chance to go to a con or have some money, I would love to get some artwork done on that book. Here's another variant. This is the toy variant of the Green Ranger. And then this is number 1. And then they didn't have this there, but Kyle ended up bringing these, which was really cool because he didn't have to bring a bunch of stuff, but he brought copies of this for my shop because my shop didn't get this cover, and then he brought a bunch of posters and stuff, which for some reason I didn't get. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't stay long enough for the party, but this was what did they call this? I forget what it was, like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 1 party pack variant or something like that, or I don't know. You'd have to look it up. I forget what it's called. Oh yeah, the launch party kit variant. So this was for the launch of the Power Rangers. It was a variant for that, and it's very old school, reminiscent of the show. Not my favorite cover. I don't really like the orange border, but I would have rather had it, if this was the whole book, the full image. And yeah, those so far that's the only ones I physically had signed. I don't have a COA because my shop didn't give me one, but I could always get one if needed. But I don't plan on getting rid of those anytime soon. They're kind of with me forever. Um, and then this one, so the rest of these were either I bought or were given to me as a gift. This one I bought. It has a certificate of authenticity from Lone Star. This is Red Robin number 2. It's signed by, this is a variant, I think. But it's signed by Manipool. Really big fan of Manipool. I've been hyping his stuff for a long time. I've talked really high praise for Trinity, and I enjoy Manipool's art. And so yeah, I actually lost out on, there was a Red Robin number 1 signed by him, and I wanted to get it, and I just waited a little too long, and then it was gone, and kind of beat myself up with that because I would have loved to have that number 1 signed by him. And then this was given to me by my dear friend the Doom. I absolutely love George Perez. I can't say enough how much I love his artwork. It's just when I see it, when I see the new Teen Titans and Crisis on Infinite Earth, I mean, his art's amazing. And I missed out on meeting him. I was going to go to the Indianapolis Comic Con. We were gonna drive all the way there and go. We waited too long. We didn't get tickets, and Kim had to work, and I wasn't gonna go without her. I just wasn't. I don't have anybody else to go with. I don't want to go alone, and it's either I go with Kim or I see myself. If I don't go with Kim, I'm not gonna really go at all because it's not fun. I'm not gonna have anybody to talk to or enjoy the festivities and stuff. So the Doom sent me this, and I love it because it's my first George Perez signature. And then there's Crisis on Infinite Earths number 7. That's a sweet cover too. So thank you, the Doom, so much. I absolutely love that book. Here's another. I won this in an eBay auction. It has a certificate of authenticity. The seller physically got it signed himself and did the COA, which is fine because he provided pictures. So I totally trust him. And if I ever needed to get it verified, I'm sure it'd be fine because I have other Manipool signatures and they line up. So this is Flash number 0, and it's signed by Manipool and Bucoletto. So I got 2 signatures in that book. It's pretty sweet. Could not pass it up. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I showed it off in a previous video, and I think I said how much I paid for it. It wasn't much. So I was pretty happy to have that. I think this was my first signed book. I think this one was, and I know it's not in Mylar because it's not a crazy expensive book. I love this character a lot. I had a lot of high hopes. This series kind of came out when I was pretty new to collecting, and I had some high hopes for it because I was excited. And that is Dr. Fate number 1. This kind of came out around the end-ish of the New 52. And it is signed by Paul Levitz with a Midtown COA. You can see his signature right there. Oh, you can see it better than me looking at it. My camera actually picks it up pretty good. But yeah, that's my first signature that I ever got on a book. Pretty sweet. I'm going to have to get that in some Mylar. And then last but not least, this is my last one. I hope I get more. I'm hoping to run into, maybe I can find George Perez soon in the near future, because I have a ton of the new Teen Titans, almost a complete run, besides a couple crazy key issues that I can't afford. But I'm hoping to have George sign a ton of my new Teen Titans, and yeah, because he's one of my favorites. I can't get enough of his artwork. It just blows me away. I think anybody who's seen some of his covers is just like, you can't even you can't down him. He's an awesome artist. So this is a Midtown exclusive variant for Batman Rebirth #1, and it is signed by Tom King. I picked this up. This cover's really cool. I really like it. My camera makes it look very, makes the colors look very, I guess maybe that's just how the colors look. The colors look very drabby, not very colorful, but it's a sweet cover. The art's really good, and I was happy to pay a little bit for a Midtown, you know, near mint signature signed. You know, I can't go out to New York, so that was pretty sweet. I'm happy to have this. And those are all my books. I don't have any art to show. I don't have any art done by any artists or anything like that. So, oh, I forgot to say this in the beginning. Murph, I congratulations so much on 430, and I know we're just kind of new to meeting each other, but I hope many more subscribers for you, and I thank you for doing my contest. I think it's great, this community, and I've been enjoying watching your videos, and yeah, thanks for doing this contest. It really is awesome. It made me, it was able for me to pull out some books I haven't looked at in a while, and that was really cool. So thank you so much, and congratulations to the winners, and I will see you guys soon.